All right, so we're not ready to do the next step in the Midas Touch Quilt, which is put the blocks together. We have traced and cut all 792 pieces that go into the blocks. This is one block that's been laid out, and it's done with overlays to create a more complex texture. But when we go to finish the edges, it's not nearly as massive as the number of pieces. So we're going to lay out all 72 blocks, get them pressed, and then we'll go ahead and finish the edges and be ready to put the quilt top together. So first, what I do once I move all of these pieces out of the way is, now I will do these in assembly line, but to show you in the video, I'm just going to do one. This is our background square that's cut at 6.5. In the pattern, we tell you the order in which to press the pieces down with figures 1 through 5. I think that's it, 1 through 5. Let's see. Yep, 1 through 5. So first one that goes down is this black piece. It lines up right with the edge of the block, which will make these seams bulkier. If you don't want to deal with bulkier seams, you could just trim a 1/4 inch off of each and align it 1/4 inch in from the edge. But I want to get it caught in the seam, so I'm going to go ahead. That's how I designed it. So first we put the black down. Then you take 2 fabric D template 2 pieces. One goes over the black, and one goes over here on this corner. I am using Heat and Bond Featherlight, so I need to have my iron turned to medium heat, which I have it set. And I'm going to press as we go through so my pieces don't shift on me. Well, you don't want to overheat this stuff because it can get too hot. So we got those 2 pieces on. Then we're going to take fabric E and fabric H, and I'm going to, fabric E is the berries, which goes on this side, and fabric H is the flowers, and they go on this side. Okay, and I'm not worrying about getting right to the edge. I am trying to get it as close as I can, but there's a 1/4 inch seam allowance, so if you're not right to the edge, that's totally fine. It'll get caught in the edge. And you press, and you press. Then the next things are the template 4 and template 5 out of fabric B. And template 5 goes here. And you get to, I show you in the picture, there's a little bit of gray peeking in there. So just whatever you do, however much gray you show, I mean, you could go all the way out here, or you could cover it if you don't want to deal with it. It's up to you. But here, whatever you do, just be consistent through all your blocks. And that's the thing. This is a guide on how to lay the pieces out. You may choose to lay it out completely differently. Press. And again, you'll see I'm not pressing a lot. I'm just trying to get it tacked down. Then when I'm done, I'll give it a good press if the pieces are going to pop up on me. Then we're going to take a template 4 and a template 5 of fabric F, which is this beautiful gold paisley. And that goes here. And, oops, that's the same piece. And that one goes there. Okay. And then the last two pieces are template 6. We have fabric C and fabric G. Fabric C goes here. And fabric G goes on this side. All right. So we'll get these all pressed and then I'll show you how I stitch it. I've picked out my thread. At first I wasn't sure if it should be a black or a gray. I want to show you what I had. This color, I had this color. I had black. I had a charcoal gray. And I had light gray. And after checking all of these out by laying one strand on the piece, I actually found this. This is Aurifil 5001. Disappeared in every one of them because I really don't want this stitching to pop. If I did, I'd go with black. But in this case, we just want it to disappear and let the tile block show off. And then these will get sewn together like this to create the tile block itself. So we'll show you that after we get all these pressed, and then we'll do the stitching and then we'll get it assembled. All right, so we are over here at the sewing machine. We're going to finish the edges of our applique. And this one has a nice pattern because I picked a thread that's going to blend into the design. I can start here and I can sew around here. And I'm going to pretend that's a raw edge and continue my stitching. Sew around here, come around here, and just go all the way around down to here. Then come back up. So I don't have to break my stitches. And because the thread disappears into the fabrics, I can take stitches where I need to so I don't have to keep breaking my threads. The other thing is this is a seam allowance, this 1/4 inch seam allowance. You don't want finishing stitches in there. So especially here at this point, we're going to come down here, but we're not going to go all the way around. We don't want any stitches here. We're going to just come down here, pivot, and come back up. So I'm going to do one side. I'll jump over, do this black frame, then we'll take it out and repeat the same thing on the other side. So let's get stitching. Here it's tucked under, but I'm going to act like it's a raw edge and just go around it so I don't break my threads. Do the same thing at this next point. You've enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you like and subscribe below. You can find the Whimsical Workshop on our website, thewhimsicalworkshop.com, and that has all links to all of our other social media platforms. Thanks for joining us.